Hello everybody. If you have a lighted doorbell push button, it might look something like this or like this one, and the light is no longer working. You can obviously replace the complete doorbell button, but let me show you how to replace the light bulb. The first thing you're going to want to do is remove the switch. The push button doorbell switch, a lot of them are just forced into a hole with an interference fit, so just gently pry it out of the hole. That's how most of them are installed. And then in the back side of them you'll see two screw terminals. So the next thing you want to do is get your multimeter out, set it to the AC voltage scale, and measure the voltage that appears at these two terminals. In general, you're going to see somewhere in the 10 to 12 volt range is what I most commonly encounter. Once you've determined that you have voltage there and the light bulb is not working, you know that it's most probably just a burned out bulb. So these are two different styles of push buttons, and both of them have the lamp installed differently. This is the simple one. If you look very carefully at this one, the bulb is right here. It sits down in a little hole. And then there are two wires that come off the bulb. One wire runs, there's one wire right there. There's the other little wire right there. And you can see it attaches to these two screw terminals. So if you loosen the screw terminals up, you'll be able to remove the bulb and replace it with a new one. Here's what the new bulb looks like. And I put it next to a dime just to give you an idea of the relative size of this bulb. It's sometimes referred to as a grain of wheat or a mini bulb. I happen to have bought 20 of these online for less than $3 delivered. So they're quite inexpensive. Once you've determined the voltage that you want, you should be able to find them online pretty easily. I happen to have selected a 12 volt bulb. I measured 10 volts AC at my screw terminals. 12 volt bulb illuminates nicely and it should last quite a long time. I actually thought about putting an LED bulb in there, but I just don't have the space and didn't find one readily available. So I'm going to go back with the same type of bulb that was originally installed. So let me remove this bulb for you. You can see there are two holes. There's one up at the top and there's one at the bottom. The bottom hole here has the bulb in it. So there's the burned out one. You can see it's pretty dark. The other push button that I have is a little bit different, a little bit easier to replace with no tools. This one you just twist, separate the back half from the front half, and then the new bulb just slides right in. See, the leads are twisted up on the sides, and then the bulb just slides into the holder. Put the top housing back on and give it a turn. Snaps into place, so this one's ready to go. I'll put the new bulb into this switch, and this one will be ready. So that's how you do it. Really simple. Just make sure that you select the correct voltage by carefully reading it with your multimeter set on the AC scale. Read your AC volts and buy the appropriate bulb. Never hurts to go a little bit higher rating on the bulb than the voltage you're measuring. It'll give you a little bit longer life, and at night the push button will be more than adequately illuminated. Well, I've stumbled into just a little bit of a problem. This particular push button where the bulb goes into the holes looks like it's maybe a T3 bulb. The bulb I have on the left, the new ones I have are T5s, and the T5 fits perfectly into this particular push button, but it's too large for this particular push button. You'll need to make sure that the bulb size that you need as well as the voltage are correct. And I just assumed that all the push buttons were using the same size bulb. Two of my push buttons use this one. One of them uses this one. So I'll go out online and find a couple of these. I'm sure I can buy 10 or 20 of them for a couple bucks delivered. Thanks for watching. How about subscribing to my channel or giving me a thumbs up if you found this helpful or interesting?